It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard to bet against this guy Tielemans, Peter, having a telling influence here. He's best deployed in a central midfield position, and it's from there he can really influence the team's possession. He can dictate games and get his passing right pretty much every time in terms of length, pace and weight.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Teat. Mechelen. Trossard. Onana. Meunier, and he goes cross-field. Kubasi. Llorente. Rodri. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Lofted upfield. And he cuts out the supply. Meunier. Trossard. Trossard has been caught there, it's a foul. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Castagna. Teat. Onana. Meunier. Aim forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rodri. Nico Williams. Doku. Castagna. Doku. Castagna. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Llorente. Kubasi. Llorente. Kubasi. Eric Garcia goes forward. Great run on the overlap here. That's very neat. Nicely shaped cross. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lukaku. Played out to the right. And it's Meunier. De Bruyne. Meunier. Tielemans. Doku! Oh, that is rather wayward. Over to the left. Nico Williams. looks to get on the end of this. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Can he finish?
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Mechelen. Tielemans. Trossard. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Tielemans. It's a threatening ball. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Now here's the delivery.
Spain clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Nico Williams clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And it's played forward. Nico Williams. Oyarzabal. Onana wins the duel this time. Teat. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Llorente. Llorente. That's going to go a long way. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Cucurella hangs one in. Doku. Castagna gently done. Llorente. Oyarzabal. Out to the left it goes. Pedri. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Oyarzabal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Oh, that's neat. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Pedri. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. De Bruyne shifted upfield. Doku. Trossard. De Bruyne. Tielemans. And De Bruyne! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
De Bruyne goes short. Chance to play it in. Fires it in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's De Bruyne. Teat. Doku. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Eric Garcia forwards and with intent. Fabian Ruiz moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nicely intercepted. Fabian Ruiz. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Doku. Castagna. Teat. Tielemans. Meunier. Looks to the other side. Doku. Lukaku knocks it out wide. And back out it comes. Tielemans. Doku. Cross deflected behind for a corner. De Bruyne with the short one. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Tielemans. Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Now what's he got in mind? Caresses it through. Trossard. Teat. Doku is onto it in a flash. Tielemans. Great work on the overlap. Castagna has it out wide and in space. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Tielemans. And here's De Bruyne. He's had a shot! Missed by a fraction. That's really well manoeuvred. Tielemans. Lukaku played out to the left flank. Castagna picks it up now. And it's hoisted clear.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Meunier making good progress on the right-hand side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Moved on forwards. Pedri. Spread out to the left. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Rodri, gently done. And it's played in. Teat attempts a clearance. Williams. Trossard gets over and intercepts. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Eric Garcia gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Al-Kubasi gets rid without sophistication. And it's Tielemans. Rodri. Llorente. Kubasi. Pedri. Trossard. Eric Garcia. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Over to the left. Oh, can he get onto this? Fabian Ruiz. And it's played forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Teat. Doku. Tielemans. Teat. Forwards and with intent. Kubasi. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Nico Williams. Back into the middle. Oyarzábal tries to thread one through. Cucurella puts them all in. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Teat. Onana. Aim forwards. Doku. And it's Castagna. Castagna. De Bruyne. De Bruyne played out towards the right wing. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Lukaku. Tielemans. And it's lofted through here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. And it's played forward. Nico Williams. Mikel Oyarzábal. He's well and the shot! And again! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Mechelen. Onana. Tielemans shifted upfield. Llorente. Yamal. Llorente. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Lukaku. Well, they could break here. Doku. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And it's De Bruyne. Onana. Out to the right. Played back in. Back into the middle. And here's Lukaku. Shapes to shoot! Looking for support. And another try! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Pau Kubasi played out to the left flank. Eric Garcia. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. Nico Williams. Cucurella. It's run loose here. Great defending, strong and determined. Cross goes in there. Bullish header! Goal! Spain! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Doku. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Castagna. And here's Doku. Lovely bit of skill. Can he deliver? And here's De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
De Bruyne certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Played towards the other side. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Nico Williams. Nico Williams played out to the left flank. Clearly not happy with that. Onana. Doku is onto it in a flash. Doku. And here's De Bruyne. And here's Trossard. Oh, it's come loose.
Trossard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cucurella. Onana. Spain, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Cucurella is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Doku. He's looking unstoppable. That's tidy. Plenty waiting in the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Mechelen. Tielemans. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Teat chooses to go cross-field. Eric Garcia. Rodri. Pedri. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Over to the left. Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. Mechelen. Onana. Trossard. Just 5 minutes left until the break. That's good play. And it's Tielemans. De Bruyne. Meunier played over towards the opposite flank. He's in plenty of space here. Doku. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Out towards the flank. Now it's De Bruyne. Goes for a shot! He's got away with one there. Nico Williams, now he's off and running. Cucurella. Cucurella, can he finish? Fair effort, he reacted well.
Belgium, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Moved on forwards. Trossard. Meunier. De Bruyne. And he goes cross-field. Doku is onto it in a flash. Llorente. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz, forwards and with intent. De Bruyne. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Pedri. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Now it's Llorente. Nice control. There are a few waiting for it. Yamal. Meunier is there and he can get that clear. Teat, gently done. Doku. Castagna. Doku. Throw it. Rodri. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Spain, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the second half gets underway. Spain carrying a one-goal lead. And it's Castagna. And here's Doku. Yamal. And it's played forward. Mechela. And here's Lukaku. Lukaku. Real chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Fabian Ruiz. Spread out to the left. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Williams. And that's been won straight back. Tielemans. Tielemans shifted upfield. Oh, it's come loose. And that is a little undercooked. Mechela. Meunier. Teat. Tielemans. Onana. Trossard. Tielemans. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Teat makes the interception. Onana. De Bruyne. Teat. Tielemans. Onana laid out to the left flank. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. Pedri. Williams. Tries to get it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Yamal. Trossard. De Bruyne. Out to the left it goes. He's shifting through the gears here. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne!
That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Pinged towards the front line. Yamal chasing after it. And it's Pedri. Rodri. Yamal. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal! Straight at the keeper.
Oyarzabal simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Trossard proves too strong. The referee's awarded a free kick. Mechelen, Onana, Castagna, and it's Castagna, and here's Doku. Oh, such a clever touch. Time to deliver. De Bruyne. And that was very necessary. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Unai Simon sends that a long way. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kubasi. Pedri. Llorente. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Moved on forwards. Llorente. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
This was all about good movement in the box just to allow him to get to it.
Tielemans. Being still separated by the game's only goal. And he's picked out the run. De Bruyne. And it's Castagna. Now what about... It's a mighty effort! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Fabian Ruiz. Pau Kubasi played out to the left flank. Castagna. Teat. Looks to the other side. Trossard. Meunier. Onana. Meunier. Onana. Oh, good spread. That's the throw. Trossard. De Bruyne. Onana. De Bruyne. Doku. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Llorente gets good distance on it. De Bruyne. Doku. And it's Castagna. Trossard. It's a goal kick. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz forwards and with intent. Trossard. Trossard. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And it's De Bruyne. Trossard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Meunier. Trossard. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
It's Lukaku! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Yamal. Yamal chooses to go cross-field. And it's Ruiz. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oyarzabal demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Llorente is the guilty party there.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Nico Williams. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Lovely feet. Cucurella elects to cross. Castagna. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. The most accurate pass. There will be a throw-in. Succumbs to the pressure. Trossard. Tielemans. Castagna. Doku. Castagna. And here's Doku. Doku looking to run onto it. Lukaku is flagged offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Llorente, Rodri, Llorente, that's a nicely shaped ball. Oyarzabal, dealt with nicely by the defence. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Tielemans. Castagna. Doku. Oh, that's nice. Castagna. Castagna. Looking for a decent ball in. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Pau Kubasi with the clearance. Crunching tackle. And it's De Bruyne. Doku. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And can he finish it? Just off target.
Trossard certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Lukaku. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Yamal. Yamal, that's a delicate pass. Williams. He is just caressing the ball. So who's he picking out? Williams' cross. He's cut it out. Doku. De Bruyne. Trossard. Onana. Nice physical challenge. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Surely a foul, free kick. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Lukaku. Looking here to chip it through. And it's Tielemans. He's had a shot!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Llorente. Cucurella. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia shifted upfield. Nico Williams. Trossard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Played out to the right. And that has found him in acres of space. Can he deliver? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Played out wide. Castagna drives forward on the overlap. Eric Garcia aimed forwards. Cucurella. Oyarzabal, out to the left it goes. Yamal. Here's Oyarzabal. Trossard does really well to win the ball there. Mechela, Onana, Teat, Doku is onto it in a flash. Fabian Ruiz, and it's Lukaku. Rodri. 75 minutes played. Played towards the other side. Nico Williams has created one goal already. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Castagna. Castagna gently done. Doku. Castagna. And it's played forward. That is lovely. Castagna crosses. Yamal have it back and can go again. Doku. And here's De Bruyne. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Great defending, strong and determined. Dinks one through, now it's Doku. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And it's been taken short. Trossard tries a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
And back to the keeper they go. Pau Kubasi aim forwards. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Yamal picks it up out wide. And he's there to clear it. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Llorente. Played into the middle. Pedri! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Pedri clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Now it's Lukaku. Over to the left. Tries a deft little ball. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And here's Doku, and it's Tielemans. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Eric Garcia is there, and he can get that clear. Tielemans. Cucurella. Pedri. Spain can consider themselves just about safe now. Kubasi. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne done delicately. Nico Williams. Llorente. Pau Kubasi, and he goes cross-field. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Trossard.
Belgium really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's found a way through. Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's Cucurella. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Teat getting this one clear. That's going to go a long way. That's a throw. Can he latch on to this? Llorente. 5 minutes left on the clock. Out towards the flank. And he's there to get it away.
Eric Garcia. Fabian Ruiz.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Meunier gets it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Mechela. Onana. Onana, gently done. Kubasi.
Fabian Ruiz.
Kubasi.
Eric Garcia.
Moved on forwards. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Llorente. And here's Oyarzabal. Meunier did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lukaku. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Pedri. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Could be danger here. Pedri spread out to the left. Oh, nice touch. Nico Williams, and that's aimed into the middle. Pedri plays it short. In by Llorente. Meunier. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Tielemans. Castagna looking to hit the byline here. Kubasi.
Eric Garcia.
Kubasi.
Rodri. Eric Garcia.
That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates.
Fabian Ruiz.
Nico Williams. Can he get onto this? Williams. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That has been knocked clear. That's good defending, very good defending. Tielemans. Trossard. Meunier. Trossard. Looks to the other side. De Bruyne. And here's Lukaku. Trossard. Tries a measured ball. Llorente attempts a clearance. They've played it short. It's a great ball. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Spain present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Belgium give them. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Spain proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Spain tactically set themselves up in a way that allowed them to show better penetration whenever it was required.